Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Happy Monday, fabulous first grade. Hey, check it out. Do you know why we have all these balloons and fancy streamers? Well, because this is our last week of regular school. Can you believe it? I cannot believe that we have almost finished a whole year of first grade. Wow, you are amazing. You have been growing your brain all year long. I can tell because you're taller and your brains look bigger. You've been putting all kinds of information in your brain, and I am so proud of you. But we're not quite done yet. So don't leave, because all this week we're going to be learning our last sound spelling card and doing a few more practice things to just make sure that you are ready for second grade, even though I know you already are. I'm Mrs. Hammock, and I'm super excited that you are here with me today in our PBS classroom. I hope that you will come back all week long and continue learning with me. We're practicing all the skills that you need to be an excellent reader and writer, not just for first grade, not just for second grade, but for your whole long life. The things that you're learning here in our classroom are going to be things that you know as a grown-up. That's right, because when you know how to read, boys and girls, you can do anything. Reading is the most important thing that you will ever learn to do. And I'm so proud of you for sticking with it. Because remember, sometimes it gets hard, but that's right, you can do hard things. I'm very, very proud of you. And I'm excited that I've got to be part of your first grade journey. So, before we do our phonemic awareness, I wanted to mention to you that if you haven't gotten one of our activity books yet, this is the perfect time, because we're getting ready to go on a little break from school, and you will love having something fun to do in your free time. So if you haven't written a letter here or an email, I want you to do that. I got 2 emails this week. I got one from Allie McCoy, and she gave me a list of books that she's been reading. Pete the Cat and Cinderella and The New Guy. I'm so proud of you, Allie. Great job. I can tell you must be an amazing reader. And I also got an email from Peyton, and she said, "Oh, Mrs. Hammock, would you please read Fancy Nancy?" Oh, Peyton, isn't Fancy Nancy the best? Boys and girls, if you haven't read a Fancy Nancy story, you're going to want to do that, because she is really, really funny. All right, friends, if you write to me here at the station, we'll make sure to get one of these in the mail to you. And make sure that you're checking your county public library and even your school library, because we're not done yet. And if you have a Sora app, you can use your Sora app all summer long. Isn't that awesome? Remember, if you just read 6 books, just 6, this whole summer long, you are going to increase your ability to be an amazing, fluent reader. And I want that for you. 6 books is nothing. We could do that in a day. So make sure you're reading this summer, okay? All right, let's get to it. We're gonna train our ears for sound, because that's how we get ready to learn new sounds and practice new skills. All right, today we're gonna do kind of a fun game, but it's a little tricky. It's called phoneme reversal. So do you know what it means to reverse? Right, like you go back, right, backwards. So if you're going forward, then you go in reverse, you're going back. So today we're gonna do that with phonemes, or sounds. So I'm gonna start with some sounds, and then we're gonna read them, or you're gonna tell me what word it is. Then I'm gonna go backwards and have you tell me what word it is. You ready to try it? Okay. T, A, P, tap. Good. Now let's go backwards. What's that last? The last sound is now going to be the first one. P, A, T, pat. Good job. Tap, pat. You did that very, very well. All right, you ready for the next one? Okay. K, I, S, kiss. Oh, I heard you say ooh. Don't say ooh. Kiss. All right, now let's go backwards. S, I, k, sick. Very nice. All right, let's try one last set of words. Are you ready? Mug, mug, mug. Very nice. Now let's go backwards. Put it in reverse. Gum, mug, gum. Terrific. Isn't that kind of fun? I bet you can find some other words that you could do that with, where when you go this direction, it's one word, but when you go the other direction, it's another word. That's kind of cool. See if you can find some of those words today when you're looking through your stories, okay? I think you'll like it. All right, my friends. Today, we are going to look at a sound spelling card that is our very last one. We've gone through the whole entire sound spelling cards. Isn't that amazing? I know, I can't believe it either. And some of them might still be tricky for you, and that's okay, because when you get to second grade, you're going to go back over those sounds and really dig a little deeper and figure out a few more things about them, okay? So don't panic, but keep practicing. All right, today we're going to talk about the chair card. Chair. Do you hear the sound at the end of chair? Air. Did you hear it? Ch, air. There are 4 ways to make that sound, and we're going to talk about those all week long. So here we have our chair. That's to remind you of the air sound. And here are the 4 ways that we can spell it. Say them with me. A-I-R says air. A-R-E says, oh, right, I know. When this is a sight word, you're right, it says R. But for our words today, it's going to say air. That's why reading is so tricky. Air. E-A-R says air. E-R-E says air. You're right, this one says R when it's a sight word, and this one says ear when it's a word all by itself. But when it's a part of a word, it can say the air sound. So we're going to learn that today. So I have 4 words for you because I wanted to practice with each of these sound spellings so that you could see them in a word. So we're going to look at that today. So here we go. We have ch, air. Put it together. Ch, air. Chair. Just like this chair. Let's try this one. K, air. Care. Good job. Let's try this one. W, air, wear. Terrific. And let's try this one. Wh, air, where. Did you notice that this says where and this says where? That's kind of tricky, isn't it? Those are called, do you know? Homophones. That means they sound the same, but they are spelled different and they mean different things. This kind of wear is when you are putting clothes on, or I'm going to wear a blue hat. This where is location. Like, where did you go? Do you see how tricky that is? But I want you to know that because we're going to see a lot of those this week with these different sound spellings. Are you ready to take a look at our reading chart for this week? Okay, good. I'm going to move this over here for a minute. Make sure it's out of our way. And this week, I highlighted our spelling patterns with different colors because I wanted to make sure to draw your attention to them. Remember, anytime you see that part that's in a color, it's the air sound. We have air, care, hair, tear, fair. How'd you do? Good job. Hey, let's stop right there And let's go to our high frequency words because I don't want to run out of time. I want to make sure to give you lots of practice with those. So let's come over here. And here we have our high frequency words. All right, we have wonder. Say it with me. Wonder. Let's spell it. W-O-N-D-E-R. Wonder. And young. Young. Let's spell that. Y-O-U-N-G. Young. Surprise. Surprise. S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E. Surprise. And gone. Say it. Good. Now let's spell it. G-O-N-E. Gone. Here we have few. F-E-W. Few. And favorite. This is a word that lots of first graders like to write, so make sure you learn this one. F-A-V-O-R-I-T-E. Now, you know that after we practice reading them and spelling them, we try to identify them in sentences because before we can read and write them, we need to be able to recognize them and notice them. So let's read our first sentence together. A kitten is a young cat. Did you find it? A kitten is a young cat. Did you see the word young in our story? Oh, hey, Zoe's trying to grab me. Let's read this one. Claire has gone to the beach. Claire has gone to the beach. What did you see in that? Did you see gone? Great. Good job. How about this one? I chose a few books to surprise you. I chose a few books to surprise you. Did you see few? Yep. Did you see surprise? Good for you. You guys are getting so good I can't even trick you anymore. I wonder what your favorite food is. I wonder what your favorite food is. Here's wonder. Do you see it? And here's favorite. Isn't that awesome? All right, those are the words that I want you to practice this week. Read them, write them, practice saying them, practice using them in sentences. Even if you're just speaking them into sentences, that's also very helpful. Look for them in some of the stories that you're reading and just practice, practice, practice. Because remember, high frequency words are those words we want to know automatic, as fast as you know your name. When someone says, what's your name? You don't have to stop and think about it. You know right away. And that's how I want you to know those. I hope you'll come back tomorrow and we can practice some more with the chair card and do some more high frequency words. And I have something else to teach you too. You ready to sing with me? Excellent. Goodbye now, goodbye now. The clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.